Humanoid Frontiers, ALLEX, Society, and the Future of Geopolitics. When South Korea's Robotics unveiled ALLEX, a humanoid robot capable of exerting 40 newtons of fingertip force while maintaining delicate responsiveness, it was celebrated as a leap forward in the world of robotics. At first glance, the announcement belongs to the familiar narrative of innovation. A versatile machine, safe to use, designed to transform healthcare, household work, and industrial processes. Yet, beneath the gleaming rhetoric of innovation hubs and versatility, ALLEX's emergence embodies a deeper transformation in the human condition, one that touches on society's structure, the trajectory of warfare, and the shifting balance of global power. Humanoid robots are not merely new tools, they represent a new category of actors in human life. ALLEX's 15 degrees of freedom, capacity to detect 100 grams of force, and fingertip strength that rivals and surpasses aspects of human dexterity, place it at the edge of functional parity with human beings in certain contexts. For society, this means a profound rethinking of labor and social roles. Caregiving, one of the most human-centered activities, is now open to robotic participation. In households, robots like ALLEX may soon perform the invisible labor that sustains families, cleaning, cooking, or assisting the elderly. In hospitals, they may extend the reach of overburdened staff. The promise is seductive: increased efficiency, more time for creative and emotional pursuits, and an expanded capacity to care for growing populations. Yet the same qualities that make ALLEX appealing in civilian life, strength, precision, and adaptability, also carry unsettling military implications. Critics are right to point out the risks. History teaches that technologies designed for peace rarely remain untouched by the logic of conflict. ALLEX, with its capacity to grip, lift, and maneuver with accuracy, could easily be adapted for military use. While South Korea emphasizes its safety-first design, one can readily imagine variants outfitted with sensors, armor, or weaponized extensions. In a world where drones already dominate battlefields, humanoid robots mark the next stage in mechanized warfare, machines that can move, fight, and endure in ways humans cannot. They would not tire, fear, or hesitate. A platoon of ALLEX-derived units could reshape not just tactics but the very concept of war, tilting the balance of power toward those who master robotic autonomy. For the human race, this raises urgent questions. If robots become not only partners but combatants, what does it mean to be human in war? Traditional justifications for armed conflict, rooted in sacrifice, honor, or deterrence, may erode in a future where nations deploy machines in place of soldiers. War could become more frequent, detached from the moral cost of human loss. War could become harder to end, and more devastating in scope. Geopolitically, South Korea's unveiling of ALLEX is no mere domestic milestone. It signals Seoul's ambition to cement itself as a technological leader in the 21st century's emerging arms and industrial race. Japan, with its long-standing robotics tradition, and China, with its massive AI investments, are natural competitors. The United States, too, cannot ignore the geopolitical weight of a future where allies and rivals alike field humanoid robots with military and economic applications. ALLEX is not just a machine, it is a marker in the great contest for technological supremacy that will define global power structures. Just as nuclear weapons reshape the post-war order, humanoid robotics may soon influence alliances, deterrence strategies, and conflicts. Countries that fall behind risk dependency on those who control robotic production, much as energy and semiconductor dependencies define today's strategic vulnerabilities. For society at large, the rise of humanoids like ALLEX will bring profound ethical dilemmas. If robots take on caregiving roles, how will this affect the meaning of empathy and human connection? If they enter the workforce en masse, how will societies protect jobs, dignity, and purpose for billions of people? If they become soldiers, how will international law address accountability when machines commit violence? These are not abstract questions for the future, they are immediate challenges as the first generation of humanoids transitions from labs to everyday life. Yet the story of ALLEX is not only a warning, it also represents a crossroads. The same features that could be militarized also offer humanity new opportunities. Imagine fleets of humanoid robots deployed not in battle but in disaster zones, saving lives in earthquakes or floods. Imagine robots capable of performing dangerous industrial tasks, reducing human exposure to toxic environments. Imagine global healthcare systems transformed by robotic assistants who provide reliable, around-the-clock support. The human race can steer this technology toward empowerment and resilience rather than domination and destruction. But doing so requires foresight, regulation, and international cooperation. The unveiling of ALLEX should thus be read as a call to action for policymakers, ethicists, and societies worldwide. South Korea has opened a new chapter in the story of human-machine relations.